Today, YouTube, today's topic, I'm going to speak about being mentally and physically both in shape, mentally and physically healthy to be in the Air Force, to succeed in the Air Force. If you're not even in the Air Force yet, speak with a recruiter. He or she's going to tell you the physical requirements for you to succeed in the Air Force and also to enter. When you go to basic training or your commissioning source, you are going to run a lot. You will do push-ups, sit-ups. It's a lot of fun actually to work out. You're also going to have your waist measured every single year. Once you're in the Air Force, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about at basic training or your commissioning source. You're going to do that every single week for sure, sometimes every day. And then after that, once you get your technical training, you're going to do that as a group. I was never a fan of working out with others. I would do it because, of course, you have no choice to do it. But, you know, I'd rather do it by myself. Even today, my wife and I go to the gym, or if I go to the gym, I want to be by myself doing my own thing because I'm focused, I do it, and I'm out. I'm not trying to hang out at the gym for 2 hours. That's just not me. So the physical part is this. For my example, I was 158 pounds the majority of my Air Force career, at least 15 years. And that was the standard. I would work out, I would run every single week on my own because for me, it is the anxiety that I have. So for me, running is a release. It's great. I would max my push-ups, I would max my sit-ups, I would max my waist measurement. And then the run, what I would do is I would have a good time for 1.5 miles, which overall it's not that difficult, the PT test, physical training. If you get a 90 or above on your test, you only have to test once per year. Again, I would do the test every single week when I work out. That's what I do on my own, but there's a difference when you are being timed or when somebody's counting the push-ups for you. At least for me, it's mental. That ties into the mental part, which is very connected and very important as well. For you to succeed in the Air Force physically, mentally is going to be tied in as well in the sense that, and when I would have my PT test, it would affect me mentally in the sense that sometimes I would be stressed. I don't know why, but I know that's a common thing because I've talked to other people as well, and that they have that as well. The mental part of succeeding in the Air Force is this. You are going to have your job. You're going to learn your job first and foremost, but it will be stressful at times. Maybe it's a deployment. Maybe it's a training environment. Maybe it's because you don't want to fail or look bad because the Air Force, big brother or big sister is going to know about that, and that's true. I speak from my experience. I always wanted to succeed. So it will be mentally challenging as well, and it's connected to that physical part, at least in my opinion. One thing that I should have said at the beginning is I'm not a nutritional expert or a mental counselor. I'm neither of those. I'm speaking from my experience. So when it comes to eating healthy, going back to the physical part, is you are in control of what you put in your body. And if you overdo it with sodas or just sugars, it's going to make it challenging for yourself. Maybe your weight will go up. Maybe your handles will grow, things like that. So just be proactive of what you do. So for, like I said, 15 years I weighed 158 pounds. Today I weigh 150. And I've been at 150 for maybe the last 6 months. I dropped weight after retirement. Don't know why. Maybe it's because I work at home every single day, which I enjoy, and my weight is steady at 150, which is good. I'm not a big guy overall. I'm 5'9", 150. I'm fine with that. I have a runner's body because I run, and I really enjoy to run. And to me, I'd rather be slim and consistent in my weight. I actually like that. I'd rather, and I can eat anything I want. The challenge that I have is my cholesterol because I can eat anything I want. I don't want to overdo it with cheeseburgers or grease because my cholesterol could go up, and that's not something I'm trying to have. So I have oatmeal. I'm very proactive about what I do physically, mentally, about what I eat as well. And don't get me wrong, I do love cheeseburgers and french fries and salads and chocolate, things like that. But I don't overdo it. It's just a balance. Like anything in life, success to me is balance, whether it's financially, whether it's your relationship or your communication, things like that. The mental part is this. I'm a master resiliency trainer because it's something that I love. This channel is an example of helping people. I'm a human resource individual, personnel individual. My strength, in my opinion, is interacting with people. That's the mental part. So I love to communicate with people. I love to have mental peace. And being a master resiliency trainer, I've been trained by the Air Force to show others on how to be resilient, how to bounce back when you have a stressor in your life. That's the mental part. A stressor could be a death, or it could also be traffic. You're stuck in traffic and you have road rage, which is not good. So the reason I'm talking about this video, somebody wanted me to talk about it. It's something that I believe in, mental and physical health, and succeeding in the Air Force. And now I'm in a different chapter of my life, still working for the Air Force, but as a civilian. And every week I check myself as needed, just like I tell other individuals. If you can work on yourself and do well at that, you'll be able to help others. If you can't, you need to. You need to work on it. Nobody can do that for you, and I'm in that same position. So take care of yourself physically, mentally, succeed in the Air Force, regardless of your rank, regardless of your Air Force civil service, or wearing the uniform. Have a great day.